Wait, I forgot this was done very early. I did not mean to go in here while just scrolling through menus and stuff. I guess we're starting here. I was supposed to say you've reached the 7th floor, located in the 2nd stratum. We're very impressed. Few adventurers in town have made it that far. I'm very pleased to see your growth as explorers day by day. Which reminds me, we've just issued a mission that you may be able to undertake for us. I'd definitely like you all to accept it at your earliest convenience. Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. Turns out we're accepting a mission right away. A dangerous dragon resides in the primitive jungle. You've been charged with going to the dragon's nest to retrieve its egg. You will give me an egg of the dragon variety. You accept then. Very good. Now then, let me give you the details. The 8th floor in the 2nd stratum is home to a legendary dragon. We don't know much of this wyvern's ecology, but we're very eager to study it. So we'd like you to head to the wyvern's nest to retrieve the dragon egg there. By studying the egg, we may be able to learn a great deal about the wyvern's habits. How? I don't freaking know. We just do it anyways. Take care though, it'll be extraordinarily difficult to beat the wyvern as you all. Find a way to dodge the wyvern and obtain its egg. So yeah, there's that. You know, just casually mention that thing. I even forgot it was like way that soon. But that was the thing we were gonna have to pick up sooner or later, so yeah, there's that. Anyway though, for today's list of things to do, apart from the sudden addition of head down to the 8th floor and obtain a dragon egg, we're gonna do some more side questing. Because that's what we can and will do. Adamina is back to taking the rest, which means now it's Zume's turn on the exploring guild side. So there's that. Seneca's final request pertains to the materials necessary to craft a bone flail. Decided to take the request, have you? Good, I've been hoping someone would. You know the drill, go see Shalika and ask her what she needs. She's been ecstatic lately about how much her selection's improved. Good luck. Fashionista 2. The Lady Miss Mill has created another bold project. This one requiring the use of a toxic bob. Miss Mill's got a new design in the works and she needs a toxic bob. You know, maybe it's me, but the Lady Miss Mill's sense of style has really changed. It's too bad if you ask me, but anyway, good luck. You're gonna need it. Identity unknown. A monster pursued by a band of adventurers vanished. They wish to learn the nature of the prey. Our client told me that while he was exploring the forest, a monster suddenly appeared. He wasn't prepared for fights, so he ran, but when he came back, the monster was gone.
Strange, isn't it?
According to him, it disappeared on the 6th floor. Good on the kids. What's this now? Request about the bone flail? Ah, so you guys are helping me again? I don't know why I'm acting so surprised about that. Let me see. This time I need 5 tailbones and 1 bird talon. This one is meant for self-defense, for the focus on the backline. Anything that gets to try to get back there will draw back quick when it's practiced this. Which will be very helpful because that's like 3 people on the backline. And 2 of them really need that attacker, but otherwise they'll just be dealing like 1 damage every time they run out of things to do. Not even the third step forward and we already run into a sloth. Just freaking thanks, I guess. Oh, here's a take spot here. Which means we didn't have to go that far along to actually get it. Okay. Please. Oh, there it is. Pendaloid has appeared. Time to murder. That's what you typically do. Oh, no, that was easy. The monster before you seems to be the one that's on the piano on the 6th floor. Okay, cool, what's over here? More monsters to fight, huzzah! What a surprise! A mining spot. Alright, what is that? Oh my god, these enemies are fail. Eventually I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna like kill these just auto attacks at this point, but for now it's not that point in time yet. Now vanille. Hello to FOE. Please. down staff. Well, it is designed, technically. Would be more helpful for Luan than Yesenia, but Yesenia needs all the text he needs to help the text stats, so yeah, just that. It's a good thing we can warp out of here. Board axe. Would be helpful if we had an excellent act on our team, but we don't right now. No, it's not the plan for the moment. Fossil, scrap iron, and it's in itself. Wow, got all the items needed from here. Old choker, and a pole stone. Look at my kids. I see. So that must only comes out at some times of the day, huh? Next place where I was gone when our clients were back to try and find it. Well, even monsters have their daily routine. I'm sure that creature isn't the only one. Alright, on to the next floor. We're basically going to be dealing with a lot of these tiles. Which is also fitting because the last time we stopped here it was because of this enemy in particular blindsiding us. So, somewhat climatic revenge, I guess. I don't know. And we killed it. Yeah, some of these floors can be a real pain because of these damaging tiles alone. Because not only does it hurt us, it makes us more vulnerable to the enemies that we face. So, yeah, don't be surprised if you have to go back and forth to heal up every now and then. Did I make sure to have a way on these threads on me? No, I didn't. Might as well do that now before I forget it. Also, yeah, these man-eaters and fang-leaves, I'm pretty sure the latter one doesn't drop these star leaf. The star seeds, rather, but these guys, they pretty much drop them. So, if you're looking for a somewhat easier way of doing it, of gathering these star seeds, and you don't have a gathering guild, don't know why I forgot the name for a moment. These are your go-to enemies for killing them. For killing them and acquiring the items. Yeah, you have a completely different item entirely, so I was correct on that. But it doesn't matter, because death comes for you all. Oh, yeah. I suppose having this would be real helpful too. Just in case we run out of Oriana's threads. The pole stones essentially allow you to go warp to the geomagnetic field in order to easily escape. I'd also recommend grabbing at least a few of those, because if you don't, you're gonna end up walking all the way back and possibly dying, huh? So yeah, just make sure you grab them. Don't have to grab a lot of them, but I recommend grabbing at least like one or two, just on the off chance you run out of Oriana threads. Die, pedal. The other item that thing either drops. This looks like multiple paths, and I spotted a free over in that corner, so let's not. Yeah, I'm afraid this thing's following us regardless, so, that never means it's going back! Ah! Basically gonna be turned into regardless, so just place all the thing, place all the wall. Obtain the clear key! You obtain a crystal shard that emits a wondrous light. It releases a low pitch and a dazzling glow, as if resonating with something. Perhaps it opens the mysterious crystals entwined with ivy, seen elsewhere in the labyrinths. Okay, well, that's something new and exciting, so, let's sit back, because clearly that now requires our attention. It's gonna be much easier of a trip to go over these, mind you, but, these are still somewhat important to get, and, would recommend grabbing. Just order of business is this white door over here. Well, white or clear door, I guess. Makes no sense if it's white, if I didn't know that, if the game denotes that it's a clear crystal. I got a treasure chest over here. Well, it's not that much of a big room, just An expansive room that contains a treasure chest for some reason. Don't know why, but it's here. We obtained Nectar. So wait, if we revive item, it's not that terrible, it's just dead, I guess. It exists. Our next clear door is over on the second floor. The bottom second floor, for those who want to be very specific. Also, only just now did I find most of these creatures here. Come across another treasure chest. Obtained a Soma. Very nice. And a treasure chest on this end. Which has a Medica 4, which is already a lot higher than the Medica 3 that we've just recently made. So yeah, there's that. The last noteworthy place we have to go to is this 5th floor. Deciding going here was a lot easier than having to go back, but seems like enemies have respawned and I'm gonna kill them all for experience. And I got lucky that was the preemptive. Anyways, for the next skill points, got to do this for the 19 one, but let's just go ahead and get that. It's just turn available so we can put a point into that in the next level up. Just put a point into bravery and max that out, and start putting another point into evasion, which will be very helpful once we get to either max or just fully benefiting from the next level up entirely. Put these 2 points into the other elemental walls. Make store available so we can have an AoE ready for the next level up. And I'll put a point into that and a point into immunize. Just cause. Here's the door. Let's head on down. Into a 5-4 balls that we can easily kill with a few hits. And come face to face with the door. And another door. What's the treasure? Two treasures, actually. Obtained Wyvern 2. And Nectar 2. Oh yeah, did I mention that there's like tiers 2? The revive item? Yeah, that exists. Oh look, more FWs die. This one was just next by. Next by? Nearby. Goodness, I can words. Okay, for us, this one is just a straight path. It's also a straight path to killing all monsters who stand in our path. And the random FW spawned there, don't know why, just kill it. Speaking of which, these are the icons most people generally use for FOE spawning points. If you're having a hard time remembering FOE spawns, that is a pretty good icon to use for that. I'm personally not going to use it because you'll know right away when FOEs respawn and their icons will be at a starting point. But you know, it's just nice to have. Yeah, another treasure. Obtained an Ember Reader. Cool. But wait, there's more. A one-way path. And I know why there's like this huge giant waste of space for nothing, even though nothing like that exists in the second floor, which I question that, but you know. Also, oh great, always now even less experience behind Joy, my favorite. Here we come across a big old room, which still contains the enemies from the second stratum. Joy. I guess conveniently now is also a good time to like explore this floor in general because it mostly contains enemies from the first floor of this stratum, which we would be facing a lot. So it just ultimately saves some time in just finding these enemies on the regular floor in which they appear in, which you could absolutely do before finding out that secret path in the first floor existed. I just did it for the sake of convenience. And immediately wasted a Nectar 2 on that because blindsides happened. So that happened. Didn't want that to happen, but it happened, and I'm dealing with that. Yeah, here was a one-way path out. I'm not gonna take it though. It's just stale for. If you notice that it's stale, I guess. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot. This goes up a bit. This goes up a bit. But we'll save the rest of that for another time. I don't feel like exploring dance. Safe to say, that's gonna be a passageway we're not gonna be going through for a long while. But he's gonna do defensive stuff for the Medigan Alchemist twins, so that's something. And up here just fine. Head on down to heal. 5 more damage tiles ahead. Anything down here for shortcuts? Yes, there is. And honestly, it would have been nice to grab access before proceeding onward, but it is what it is. As we decide to kill the same enemies every step of the way because they just keep appearing in our way. Ah yes, door. The blocker of all progression. Ow, ow, ow. Bees and a level up. Which means it's no longer nice because the patch up. But it does turn. Gonna be real helpful because if we could get this to max, it's gonna be 1 TP to use, and it's gonna be real helpful for future battles. You know, since we have a medic on our team, if we need a essential quick salve or a first we need to reapply immunize, Hisako can then do just that. Let's go ahead and increase your HP. You kinda need it. Let's also increase your HP. You will need that as well. And let's finally get our AoE attack. I think I'll go ahead and put it on the point to immunize. Do it. Which we would be entering if it wasn't for these monsters. But a good chance to show off door at the very least. Yeah, that pretty much takes care of the slime gels, so we have a quick way of dealing with those enemies now. So we don't have to deal with the slow attacks that we output to them. You push through the dense plants to reach a small clearing in the forest. Water flows between the trees here, and there are standing pools of water. Merely by standing here, your body begins to feel lighter. You ache to rest here, but suddenly you sense an ominous presence nearby. It feels as though you're being stalked by some dangerous creature. The sense of foreboding is enough to drive you from the spring immediately. It may be best not to return here again. Aw, but come on, I want to! Free healings, my man! You return to the forest spring, but the ominous presence you felt has not abated. You cautiously take your leave from the yellow-favored clearing. Okay, fine. Can't all be willing to fail, are you? Ouch. Oh good, I'm glad this is the one thing that's stopping us from proceeding to the next one. Very easy to kill monsters. The Wyvern's Nest. We've arrived on the 8th floor. Our objective is pretty much around the corner. Though we could easily stand to explore a bit of the floor beforehand. Put a door. Something we can't do quite yet. The Pedaloids that we found on the 6th floor, which we can easily kill by fire, so would kill by fire if it wasn't for the fact that it's putting us all to sleep. Here's a possible path for you. Trusting controller. After pushing through the thick brush, you reach a place with exposed roots surrounding a bud. The roots reach to the ceiling as if to receive something, but they do so in vain. As you puzzle over this, you suddenly hear familiar voices approach behind you. Who's there? Ever further do you descend into the labyrinth warriors of Izon. We congratulate you. The warrior woman hails you, her constant companion Talaska standing silently by her side. The Wanderer and Hexer seem pleased with your progress thus far. We have a favor to ask of such accomplished explorers. Usually the waters of a healing spring can be found here. Lately, though, the water has stopped, creating a great nuisance for adventurers. When punctuates to a better explanation with a quick point to the ceiling. A monster blocking the spring and the floor above is to blame. It is tiresome and vexing. Warriors of Izon, will you go to the spring and free it from that vile monster? We could make short work of it ourselves, but we have other matters to attend to. If you mean to further explore the labyrinth, to do this would be in your best interests. Was this when her brother's companion turned to leave? Luck be with you, warriors. Gain victory over the monster and bring honor to your guild. With those final words, the two adventurers leave this place. You can go and defeat the monster as requested or continue your investigation. Large parts roots project from the ground in front of you. They reach the ceiling as if to see something, but they do so in vain. Perhaps if you defeat the monster to unblock the spring on the floor above. An interesting to note down. Which kind of already is on the map. I don't know why I need to bring up the other menu. But this seems somewhat important to do, so let's just go ahead and do so. As soon as I leave this battle. Because that would have been much better there in my opinion. We're gonna be going for this though, so it's just fine now. You push through the dense plants to reach a small clearing in the forest. Water flows between the trees here, and there are standing pools of water. By standing here, your body begins to feel lighter. Whenever a fire creature blocks the spring's water, it is targeting you. As you look about, a gigantic crab steps forth from the cascading water. Its large, sharp claws and hard shell make it seem a harder adversary than any you faced. You found to stand your ground and defeat this thing to restore the spring to its natural state. Crab. Pond Claw. So we're gonna open up with a boosted Pollen. And a boosted Bravery, because we can. And a boosted Front Guard to minimize damage a bit. I believe water will be effective field. And we're gonna have an immunize ready. Phew, that's damage. And now it's time to Basically go all out on it. Boosted Volt. Just on the off chance, boost itself. Defense up, you don't need that. Eraser. $174. And pretty much that is the battle. The gigantic crab silently collapses to the floor. With that pools of water below you audibly begin to drain from you. The crab's mind seems to have unblocked the flow to the lower region somehow. Your task complete, you decide to return to the main goal of exploring the labyrinth. So yeah, new monster and basically just a pointless room. The healing was just a one-time event. But there is a good reason as to why that is there. It would be very helpful, as the game said, during our adventures. Though right now all I see is enemies that must kill for experience. Refreshing water is slipping onto the stump. Where you drink the water, the body was revitalized. So yeah, these healing springs are basically three full restores in the labyrinth. There's only a few of them that are in this labyrinth that we should take note of, but they are absolutely viable. If you're going to be grinding, you might as well grind right next to a healing spot because you have water with 3 heals you want right there without going back to an inn. Your inventory might be better, it might be for worse when grinding for items, but you know, that's just how it is. Now that we've made it to the 8th floor, a shrill scream comes from the direction you face, and flapping wings are audible as well. You break into a cold sweat, sensing the presence of a formidable enemy. A dreadful beast, unlike any you've encountered so far, is lurking nearby. You finally reach the Wyvern's nest. Somewhere in the vast space before you, you can make out the Wyvern's shadow. You consider how best to find the egg here without disturbing the Wyvern. Well, the opposite thing to do is like back away from it because we did step into attack range for a moment there. Oh, and this is a terrible time for a scorpion to appear. But as the enemy's here now, might as well kill it. Drive nothing. Yeah, no, that we got his attention. Okay. Essentially, the Wyvern's pattern is essentially that every few steps it is going to change direction, so you'll want to stall yourself out and... Oh, high five, but okay. Basically, you want to stall your movement and make sure it is facing the opposite direction from you in order to move on. In fact, actually, while we're here... Oh, never mind. Killed it normally beforehand, but that was one of the 5 tailbones we need. You begin your search for the egg in the Radha's nest. However, your search was fruitless. This doesn't seem to read place. Nothing here either. Nothing here. Begin your search for the egg in the Radha's nest. If you have something launch around at your fingertips, this must be the dragon egg you seek. Obtain the dragon egg. Found it. Away we go. I know, up away from me. I see you were able to safely retrieve the dragon's egg. I thank you for your efforts and trust you successfully escaped the Red Wyvern. Perhaps in the future, once you've become stronger, you may be able to challenge it. But for now, discretion is the better part of valor. It's wise to solve the difficulties you face one step at a time. Be that as it may, for your service in retrieving the dragon's egg, we present to you a small reward to show our gratitude. 1,500 yen! Ah, yes, before I forget, there's someone I'd like you all to meet. He is Lord Thistle, chieftain of the Radha Hall and leader of Etria. The chieftain wishes to speak with promising adventurers like yourselves about the forest. Wait one moment, please. Greetings to you, members of Radha Hall. I am Thistle, chieftain of Radha Hall. I protect Etria and promote exploration of the forest. I wanted to personally thank you for your successful forays into the labyrinth. Now, as I'm sure you'll be exploring the place further, I have a point of advice to impart to you. The road leading further into the labyrinth is hidden near the Wyvern. So said adventurers in ancient times, who went deeper into the labyrinth than we now do. Lately, only a few explorers dare go below the 8th floor. I have high hopes that you'll be the ones to reopen their way to the lower floors. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I look forward to speaking with you another day. I'm glad you were finally able to meet our chieftain. We're all very devoted to him, and we work with him to further develop this town. The chieftain only has time to meet with the very bravest explorers, you know. It's time that you've become exemplary adventurers. Keep up the good work. But, yeah, we have a new quest here, but, I don't think I'm going to accept it right now. For reasons that will be explained much more later down the line. That is about the only quest obtained from going into the 8th floor, so, let's just go ahead and start that. Gmail better coat. Of course, this would be ironically better. I guess in all the recent excitement for everything so far, I forgot this still existed. Come, Guardians! Just a round room with nothing else inside. Just a treasure chest. Obtained 1,000 in total. More money. Because honestly, we kind of need it. Ah, there's the gun finds. From these enemies. Cool. As the same morph like at the jungle trees, is spotted in the old world between their trunks. Found one secret path. But it also doesn't mean there's one on the other side. Tails down to the next one. Labyrinth for monsters. Ow. This is totally fine. Salve it up over here. This is gonna take a minute. There we go. Comet Knight. A thing you ironically get by killing the thing that is resistant to fire by fire. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna hold on to that iron for a little bit. I can immediately sell it. Oh, hi. That's unfortunate. Real unfortunate. gonna move on. He's on off anyhow. I want to not know that it's the correct path or not. Pretty sure this is not it, but you know, that path is there. Nothing stopping us from actually checking the other side, for real. Speaking of things we need to acquire of this thing, let's go ahead and put more into multi. Yes, multi here, let's do that. Put more to TP up to front guard damage. Protection, not protection. Up TP. And we're just gonna go. Let's put a point into Cure 2. If I'm gonna need Self 3, that might be the point where I want to, but Self is just fine on its own. Post game, I might go back to using Self 1, but you know, that's plans for later, not now. Yeah, Evaloid. Looks evilish. That does a lot of damage. Kill it quickly. There we go. I think we're gonna take this time to go back. I like being in him. Edge up into Fire Wing. Fire Wing just makes it so that we are a little bit resistant to fire now. That is what you acquire by sending a Common Knight. Okay, just edge up for Adamina. I think by reaching the new floor, we got 2 more quests. And conveniently, this was like the one time I actually could have gotten that, but you know, it's here, I guess. But again, that is something we could do like next time around. That being said, next time let's play Etrian Odyssey. We're gonna explore beyond the Wyvern's Nest, and let me guess, I'm gonna be stumped right away. No. Just immediately jumping into the next point of the story, okay. I'm afraid you've made it safely past the Wyvern's Nest to the 9th floor. In which case, there's something I must tell you. The bottom floor of the primitive jungle is host to a frightful monster. We know that many bands of adventurers have already fallen to it on the 10th floor. As a result, the Radha is launching an official mission to defeat the fiend. If you believe you can accept such a difficult task, we encourage you to attempt it. So we can just accept this, and we'll put this down on the checklist for next episode. The hunt for Sononos? Weird. Sononos, the king of the jungle, is blocking the further exploration of the labyrinth, and eliminate the thing before we lose more good men. You accept then? Obviously, yes, we can't need to if we want to progress the story. Very good. The chieftain will give you the details. Well met, members of Izar. We are pleased to see you have undertaken the task of defeating Sononos. We have borrowed an ancient god's name for the monster ruling over the 10th floor. It's been many years since the first adventurer stepped into the labyrinth's 10th floor. That is when the monster Sononos began to trouble our expeditions. Since then, only 2 explorers have succeeded in reaching the third stratum. Our great hope is that you will defeat Sononos and reopen the path below. I wish you luck, adventurers. I can only add my wishes of luck to the chieftains. I pray for your safe return. Alright, well, it seems like things are only going to get more difficult from here on out. And we can only hope the members of ISO will get stronger as they go along through this labyrinth. Next time on Let's Play Etrian Odyssey, we'll be traversing further through the labyrinth floors in hopes of defeating some unknowns and reopening the path to the third stratum. See you guys then!